My roommate moved her entire family into our two-bedroom without telling me, then I made sure she lost everything that mattered to her. Celeste had been the perfect roommate for 6 months. Quiet, clean, always paid her half on time. So when she mentioned her cousin Alyssa needed to crash on our couch for a few days after a bad breakup, I said sure. I was leaving for a business trip anyway. I should have known something was off when Celeste hugged me goodbye. She never hugged me. Sunday night, I walked into my apartment and almost threw up. The smell hit me first. Dirty diapers mixed with expired milk. My living room looked like a daycare center exploded. Air mattresses covered every inch of floor. My 65-inch TV had tiny handprints all over it, something sticky dripping down the screen. That's when I met Alyssa, her boyfriend Brian, and 3 kids under 10. Oh, they needed more space than expected, Celeste said, not even looking up from her phone. More space? They'd turned my home into a refugee camp. I pushed past the toys to my bedroom and found 2 kids jumping on my bed, with their shoes on. My laptop was missing from my desk. My prescription bottles were open, pills scattered on my dresser. They're family, Celeste snapped when I confronted her. Don't be selfish. It's just temporary. Temporary? They'd installed a mini fridge. Brian was wearing my noise-canceling headphones. The youngest kid had drawn on my walls with permanent markers. But the real shocker came when my downstairs neighbor knocked. They moved in Friday morning, she told me. Showed up with a whole U-Haul the second you left. That's when I understood. This wasn't a favor for the family. This was a scam. I couldn't sleep in my own bed. It reeked of piss. So I started digging, and I found Celeste's old roommate on Facebook. The same exact story. The cousin who needed help. Then I found the court records. 3 evictions in 4 years, all for unauthorized subletting. But what pissed me off the most was on Craigslist. Shared living space available immediately. $600 per month. Kids are okay. Posted Friday at 8 a.m. while I was at the airport. She was charging them $600 a month while I paid $1,000 for half of an apartment I couldn't even use. I stayed up all night documenting everything. Every toy, every stain, every violation. I found the building security footage of them moving in. I recorded Brian admitting they'd never met Celeste before answering her ad. By morning, I had a folder that would destroy her. Tuesday came and I knew Celeste left for work at 8:30 sharp. At 8 o'clock, I called our landlord about his quarterly inspection I'd reminded him about. Then I waited. At 8:25, Celeste was grabbing her scrubs ready to leave. Actually, I said casually, I'm working from home today. Think Elisa and the kids could keep it down? Her face went white. She started texting frantically. 9 a.m. The knock came. Celeste tried to intercept, but I was already opening the door. Our 70-year-old landlord took 1 step inside and stopped. Brian was on the couch in his boxers. Kids were screaming. The wall art I'd collected for years was stacked in a corner, replaced by a clothesline of drying baby clothes. This is my cousin, Celeste squeaked. She's just visiting. The landlord's voice was ice. With a U-Haul? And why is there a Craigslist ad for my property? I handed him the folder. Everything. The screenshots, the court records, the security footage. She's done this before. 3 different apartments. Celeste lunged for the folder, but I stepped back. There's copies, I said. Lots of copies. The next 20 minutes were beautiful chaos. The landlord called the police. Celeste screamed about tenant rights until the cops explained she couldn't rent out property she didn't own. When they ran IDs, Brian had a warrant. He was in handcuffs before Celeste could process what was happening. Elisa started crying, begging. She said she owned this place. We paid her $1,800 up front. That's when the cops arrested Celeste for fraud. But I wasn't done. Not even close. I invited Celeste's mother for coffee the next week. Showed her everything. The photos of her grandkids sleeping on my floor while Celeste pocketed rent money. The court records show years of scams. Her mother had been sending Celeste $500 a month for nursing school expenses. I comforted her as she sobbed for an hour. But the killing blow? Celeste had a 12-year-old daughter who lived with her ex-husband. I made sure he got the folder too. Every photo of Celeste prioritizing scam money over providing a stable home for weekend visits. He filed for emergency full custody that week. He won immediately. 3 months later, I was volunteering at the local food bank when I saw her. Celeste, in line for a box of groceries. She looked straight through me like I wasn't there. Her mother had cut her off. She'd lost her nursing job when they found out about the fraud charges. Lost her daughter. Lost everything. All for $600 a month. I went home that night to my quiet, clean apartment, and I used her security deposit to buy a new TV, since the last one had something sticky dripping from it.